We're diving into the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S, the next generation Microsoft consoles that will be releasing on November 10th, 2020. We've got a full detailed list of specs and information to kind of provide past that. So first off, they're very much similar options, but the main change is the GPU is significantly more powerful Series X-wise. So the CPU, about the same sort of architecture, but we're getting about 12 teraflops on the Series X and 4 teraflops on the Series S. And from there, you're noticing the specs basically about the same. There is a difference in the RAM options that are present on the Series S as well. So the performance target for Series X is native 4K at 60 FPS, and Series S is aiming for 1440p at 60 FPS, which is still great. Both will support 120 FPS gameplay, and another difference to note is the storage capacity, 1 terabyte on the Series X, whereas 512 gigabytes will be the Series S, and then you'll be able to get expansion cards from Seagate afterwards, and we'll have to see how that works out. But that's basically so we can take advantage of next-gen SSD technology. Another big difference is the disk drive will only be present on the Series X, which is a 4K Blu-ray drive, and the Series S is again digital only. Both are HDMI 2.1, and now we have the pricing details. So the US pricing of Series X is $499, and the Series S US pricing is $299. Compare that to Canada, where the Series X will be $599 and the Series S will be $379. I'll also mention quickly the UK pricing, which will be $249 for the Series S and $449 for the Series X. So really good pricing options. I'll have more detailed information in the description so that you can really dive into the different options that are available in regards to the specs and just read them clearly outside of a video format if that is something you'd like to do, because we do have quite a lot of information to break down on this one, because they announced so much today. It was the big reveal. So there's also Xbox All Access in 12 countries. So basically you get 24 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate starting at $24.99 a month with no upfront costs, and that is for the Series S, whereas the Series X is $34.99 a month, and I'm assuming that is in USD pricing. So that's basically a way to kind of get into the console without having to pay everything up front. And I mean, the cost is so affordable for the Series S. It's absolutely insane. They're also going to expand their all access program in 2021, so it's just 12 countries that are available right off the bat, which I guess we should maybe kind of name: Australia at Telstra, Canada at EB Games, Denmark at Elgiganten, Finland at Gigante, France at Fnac, New Zealand at Spark, Norway at Elkshop, Poland at Media Expert, South Korea at SK Telecom, Sweden at Elgiganten, UK at Game & Smith's Toys, US at Best Buy, GameStop, Target, Microsoft Store, and Walmart. So that's a very exciting program to get people into the next generation of gaming. So what we're getting at launch here is a really exciting offering. I guess I should first mention the big news for Game Pass, which is really what's going to be a driving force behind the next generation and also what we enjoy now. EA Access, which became EA Play, is now being merged into Xbox Game Pass. So you get those 10-hour trials, you get that wealth of the EA library available, and you don't have to spend anything extra to get it. That's insane. They're also going to be converting over your existing EA Play subscriptions into Xbox Game Pass, and that's just kind of generally really exciting to see. That's a lot of big games, and I think that you're going to see deeper integration with EA because of this deal moving forward, and it continues to make Xbox Game Pass the most insane deal in all of gaming. That is just quite a bundle. So yeah, it's the EA Play that you're enjoying already, thrown into the combination of Game Pass, with Game Pass also fueling your xCloud access once that kicks off, so streaming to mobile devices, streaming to Windows 10, and possibly stream to consoles down the road, but that part is not confirmed. Moving past that, you're also getting a huge library of over 100 plus titles with Game Pass, and they're going to be doing some upgrading. You're getting the backwards compatibility to all generations of Xbox available on Series X and Series S with some enhancements. Keep in mind that the backwards compatibility options are semi-limited for the more historical titles, and hopefully they'll be adding more and releasing more information about this. Now, this whole announcement was supposed to actually take place next week, but it got moved up because of the leaks, so that's kind of interesting and neat to keep in mind when it comes to that. So Game Pass, yeah, it's just gonna be an absolute tank. I mean, you're getting the big games, and also really cool for that if you're on Ultimate. So you're getting Game Pass for console, but EA Play is also going to be on Game Pass for PC. That's absolutely insane, and it starts today as of the video. So you could do it. You could jump in right now onto all that stuff. So that is great. So the next gen on day one, you'll be able to enjoy Gears Tactics, Tetris Effect Connected, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Watch Dogs Legion. And they're going to be leveraging the next generation technology in order to really push off some amazing things. So with HDMI 2.1, we're getting, the frame rates, 120 FPS, we're getting DirectX ray tracing, variable rate shading, spatial sound, Dolby Atmos, and Dolby Vision 2, with Dolby Vision coming first to next-gen Xbox consoles in 2021. It's just exciting to have all of this information finally revealed and to be able to dive down here, because they've got, like I've been saying for a long time, if you've been asking in videos about costs and stuff, they're going to do the sandwich effect. I think they've really nailed that here in regards to having the most affordable entry, which is going to push a lot of consoles, because while some people will be more technically focused, there are a number of individuals that are more, kind of parents or something going into a store, and they're going to be like, what, look at this great cost on this cheap next-gen console. There's people that just play Madden, just play FIFA every year, and this is a great way to get them into that next generation. And even if you're on the other console side of things, you're more like a Switch user, you're more PlayStation, it's a great secondary option, that Series S, to get into. And for those intense gamers, we have that Series X available. So there's never really been so many ways to kind of play and get into the Xbox ecosystem. It's exciting. We're seeing, the Series S is that's truly affordable. Like, the price range on that is absolutely insane in all regions. It's nuts. It's really unheard of. And then you've got the Series X, which is the most powerful console ever on the high end, so you can get even more out of it if that's something that interests you. Then we have kind of xCloud too, to take our games anywhere we want. We're getting an increased build on Windows 10 options as well, so you can play on the PC side of things, and it's really playing Xbox wherever you want. And it's exciting to see this next generation roll out with this killer EA Play Edition. It's honestly nuts to have that sort of thing included there, and it's surprised me. I really didn't see that coming. I was trying to think of what the killer rumored Game Pass Edition was going to be, and it honestly didn't cross my mind. We're getting franchises like, Battlefield, Mass Effect, Skate, The Sims. You're getting big titles, the FIFA, the Madden, again, Titanfall, Need for Speeds, just all those games available on Game Pass. And Game Pass is truly a worthwhile thing. If you're not familiar with Game Pass, it's kind of like Netflix for games. You're paying for it. You get all of the Xbox exclusives available on day one of their launch. No cost other than your subscription. You get a wide range of third-party games. You get in-game perks for some games. You get special DLC unlocks. It's got all kinds of things. And if you want to buy a game from there, you also get a percentage off of the games too, and the DLC. So that's just absolutely nuts to see that available. And I think that's the general information for what to expect with this next generation here. I hope I've covered it fairly well. Again, in the description and pinned comments, you'll see information in regards to the spec breakdown of these two consoles. Also an affiliate option if you are pre-ordering. Helps me out. Be sure to like the video so that we can get more folks checking things out, and subscribing is cool too if you're interested in that sort of thing. But I hope you found this insightful and that it has all of this information that you were really looking for in regards to understanding what the Xbox Series X and what the Xbox Series presents. And I hope to deliver a review of the Xbox Series X down the road towards the holidays, along with the biggest titles releasing this fall.